Are you currently feeling stuck in your financial situation, unsure of how to move forward? It can seem as though bills just keep piling up, no matter how hard you try to stay on top of them. Your bank account may often feel empty, even though you put in a lot of effort at work every single day. Despite all your hard work, it can feel like your money simply disappears, leaving you frustrated and trapped in a never-ending cycle. This is a common problem that most people experience at some point in their lives, often without realizing that they are making significant mistakes with their finances. Many of these errors are hidden from view, making them difficult to identify, but they can quietly sabotage your financial well-being. The good news is that you have the power to fix these issues starting today. You are about to discover the 7 most common money mistakes that are secretly draining your bank account. We are not just pointing fingers, we are giving you the exact, step-by-step strategies to fix each one. This video is unique because it provides practical, actionable takeaways, not just abstract ideas. By the end, you will have a clear roadmap to financial freedom. Hit that like button if you are ready to take control of your money. Does this sound familiar? You work hard, you pay your bills on time, but every time you check your bank account, you feel like you are stuck on a financial treadmill. You are running like crazy, but going absolutely nowhere. If you are wondering where your money actually goes each month, it is probably because one of these 7 deadly money mistakes is secretly sabotaging your financial life. This video is precisely about identifying those mistakes and giving you the power to overcome them. You will gain clarity and practical steps to transform your financial situation. There is nothing left out. We cover everything you need to know. But before we dive into the first mistake, let us consider a fascinating subplot. Think about the biggest companies in the world. Even they make colossal financial blunders. Remember Blockbuster ignoring Netflix, or Kodak dismissing digital cameras? These were not just business mistakes. They were financial miscalculations on a grand scale, costing billions. Just like individuals, large organizations, lobby groups, and even governments can fall prey to systemic financial errors. The lessons we are about to discuss apply universally, from your personal wallet to national treasuries. Understanding these principles is key to avoiding your own blockbuster moment. This video will show you how to apply these universal lessons to your own life, ensuring you do not repeat history's most expensive errors. Now, let us get into the first deadly mistake that keeps so many people trapped. Section 1. Mistake number 1. Flying financially blind. The first, and honestly the most common mistake, is just winging it with your finances. Living without a budget is like trying to build a house without a blueprint. You have got all the materials, your income, your good intentions, but with no plan, the whole thing is wobbly and bound to collapse. It is not about putting yourself in a financial straitjacket, it is about being the boss of your money. A budget simply gives every dollar you earn a job, whether its job is to buy groceries, fund your future, or pay for that vacation you have been dreaming of. So, what is the big deal? Well, when you are flying blind, you have no clue where the leaks are. That daily coffee, the lunch you grab because you did not pack one, that subscription you totally forgot about, they feel small, but they add up to a massive drain over time. This is what leads to that constant nagging feeling of being broke, even with a steady paycheck. It is like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. No matter how much water you pour in, it never seems to get full. This mistake is not just for individuals. Governments often face similar issues with national budgets, where spending can spiral out of control without proper oversight, leading to national debt crises. Consumers, too, often fall into this trap, making impulse purchases without considering the cumulative impact on their overall financial health. The fix is a simple, realistic, zero-based budget. And it is not as scary as it sounds. It just means your income minus your expenses, and yes, that includes savings, equals 0. Every single dollar gets a name tag. This forces you to see where your money is really going, not where you think it is going. It is about intentionality. You are telling your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. This approach is also adopted by successful companies who meticulously track every expense to ensure profitability and efficient resource allocation. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, for the next 30 days, track everything, every single penny. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or a dusty old notebook. The point is not to feel guilty, but to gather intel. At the end of the month, categorize it all. That right there? That is the blueprint to your financial freedom. This initial tracking period is crucial for understanding your true spending habits, much like a company performs an audit to understand its financial health. Section 2. Mistake number 2. The lifestyle inflation trap. The second deadly mistake is a sneaky one. We will call it lifestyle inflation. This is when your spending magically increases every single time you get a raise. You land a better job or get a nice bonus, and instead of building wealth, you just upgrade your life. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, fancier dinners out. It feels like you are rewarding yourself for your hard work, but all you are really doing is moving the financial goalposts further away. You are still living paycheck to paycheck, just with more expensive stuff. It is like running faster on a treadmill that is also speeding up. You are putting in more effort but staying in the same place. And here is why that is so dangerous. It completely neutralizes your best wealth-building tool, your growing income. It means that even if you are earning double what you did 5 years ago, your savings rate is stuck in neutral. You are not actually getting ahead. This makes you incredibly fragile. You become dependent on that high income, leaving you totally exposed if you suddenly lose your job or take a pay cut. This phenomenon is not limited to individuals. Companies can fall into corporate lifestyle inflation by expanding operations or increasing executive perks disproportionately to their actual growth, leading to financial instability. Governments, too, can experience this when increased tax revenues lead to expanded programs and spending without a corresponding increase in long-term economic productivity. So, how do you fight back? You automate your wealth before you inflate your lifestyle. This means you make a plan for any new money before it even hits your bank account. You decide, ahead of time, that a chunk of every raise goes directly to savings, investments, or blasting away debt. This proactive approach ensures that your increased income actually contributes to your financial growth, rather than just fueling more consumption. It is a disciplined strategy that separates your wants from your needs, prioritizing your future self. Here is your action plan. The next time you get a raise, commit right then and there to saving at least 50% of it. If your raise gives you an extra $400 a month, you immediately set up an automatic transfer for $200 to your savings or investment account. You still get to have fun with the other $200, but now half of your raise is working for your future self, not just your current whims. This is a powerful habit that ensures your income growth translates directly into wealth accumulation. Section 3. Mistake number 3. The minimum payment trap. The third mistake is falling into the credit card minimum payment trap, and it is a financial nightmare. With average credit card interest rates hitting staggering highs, sometimes over 22%, making only the minimum payment is like trying to bail out a sinking ship with a teaspoon. Credit card companies have designed minimum payments to do one thing brilliantly: keep you in debt for as long as possible so they can collect the maximum amount of interest. It is a business model built on your prolonged indebtedness. Here is the brutal truth. When you only pay the minimum, almost all of your money goes to interest, not the actual money you borrowed. Your debt barely budges. You can easily end up paying 2 or 3 times what you originally charged for an item. A $10,000 balance could take you over a decade to pay off and cost you thousands upon thousands in interest alone. It is a cycle designed to keep you powerless. This trap is a prime example of how financial systems can be designed to benefit lenders at the expense of consumers. Lobby groups for financial institutions often advocate for policies that allow these high interest rates and minimum payment structures to persist. The only way out is to treat high-interest debt like the 5-alarm fire it is. You have to get aggressive. Your new mindset is not about staying current, it is about attacking the principal. That means paying more than the minimum every single time. This requires a shift in perspective from merely managing debt to actively eliminating it. It is about reclaiming your financial power. Here is what you can do right now. Pick one card, ideally the one with the highest interest rate, and commit to paying at least double the minimum this month, while you keep paying the minimums on everything else. Even that small change can shave years off your debt and save you a fortune. If your debt feels like it is crushing you, your action step is to look into debt consolidation loans or balance transfer cards. These tools can slash your interest rate and help you finally make real progress. This strategy is similar to how companies prioritize paying off their most expensive debts first to reduce overall financial burden. Section 4. Mistake number 4. no financial safety net. The fourth deadly mistake is living life on a financial high wire with no emergency fund. Life happens. Cars break down, emergency room visits are never planned, and jobs are not always secure. A 2025 Bankrate report revealed a shocking statistic. A majority of Americans, 59% to be exact, cannot afford an unexpected $1,000 expense. About a quarter have no emergency savings at all. Without that cash buffer, life's little surprises turn into full-blown financial catastrophes. It is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. One misstep can lead to a devastating fall. When you do not have an emergency fund, you are forced to use the worst possible tools to solve the problem. High-interest credit cards and personal loans. You dig yourself into a deeper financial hole just to handle one single setback, creating a vicious cycle of debt and stress that feels impossible to escape. This lack of a safety net is not just an individual problem. Companies without sufficient cash reserves can face bankruptcy during economic downturns, and governments without strategic reserves can struggle during national crises, highlighting the universal importance of a robust emergency fund. The solution is to build a dedicated emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. And this needs to be in its own separate, high-yield savings account. You want it to be easy to get to, but not so easy that you are tempted to dip into it for a pizza night. This fund is your shield. It provides peace of mind and protects you from being derailed by unexpected events. It is your personal financial insurance policy. Your action step for today: open a new savings account and literally name it Emergency Fund. Then, set up an automatic transfer. Seriously, even if it is just $25 a week, the amount is not as important as the habit. Start small, be consistent, and build that wall between you and financial disaster. This consistent, automated saving is the key to building a substantial safety net over time. Okay, we are more than halfway through and getting into the heavy hitters. If any of this is hitting home, or if you have already beaten one of these mistakes, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment below and let me know which one has been your biggest battle. Your story might be the motivation someone else needs to see. Remember our subplot about companies and governments making financial blunders. The lack of an emergency fund is a mistake they also make. Think about how many businesses failed during the last recession because they did not have enough cash reserves, or how governments had to borrow heavily during the recent global health crisis because their emergency funds were insufficient. The lessons are universal. Preparedness is paramount. Section 5. Mistake number 5. Putting off retirement savings. The fifth mistake is maybe the most silent and devastating of them all: putting off saving for retirement. When you are young, retirement feels like a different lifetime, so it is easy to say, "I will start next year." But every year of delay costs you more than you can imagine because it steals your single greatest superpower: compound interest. It is like planting a tree. The best time to plant it was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Compound interest is the magic that happens when your investments earn returns, and then those returns start earning their own returns. It is a wealth-building snowball. But the key ingredient is time. For example, someone who starts saving just $200 a month at age 25 could have over $500,000 by 65. But if they wait until 35 to start with that same $200, they might end up with less than half of that. Every year you wait, you have to save way more money just to try and catch up. This principle of compounding is why early investment is crucial for individuals, and why companies prioritize reinvesting profits for long-term growth. Governments also understand this, which is why they encourage retirement savings through tax incentives. The only answer is to start investing for retirement now. I do not care if it is a little or a lot. If your employer offers a retirement plan with a match, that is literally free money. Leaving it on the table is financial malpractice. It is like someone offering you a free lunch every day and you just keep bringing your own sandwich. This is one of the easiest ways to boost your wealth, yet so many people miss out. So here is your task. Take 1 hour, just one, sometime this week to open or check on your retirement account. If you have a retirement fund at work, log in and make sure you are contributing at least enough to get the full company match. If you do not have one, open an individual retirement account. Set up an automatic contribution from every paycheck, even a small one. Then, let time and compounding do the heavy lifting for you. This small action today can lead to a massive difference in your financial security decades from now. Section 6. Mistake number 6. Ignoring your credit score. Mistake number 6 is acting like your credit score does not matter. Think of your credit report as your financial report card. It is one of the most important records you have, and lenders, landlords, and even some employers use it to judge how responsible you are with money. Ignoring it is like refusing to look at your grades. You are just hoping for the best, and that is a terrible strategy. Your credit score is a reflection of your financial reliability, and it impacts almost every major financial decision you will make. A bad credit score can cost you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime through higher interest rates on everything. Your mortgage, your car loan, your credit cards. On top of that, errors on credit reports are surprisingly common, and if you do not catch them, they can unfairly tank your score. Worst of all, ignoring your report means you could miss the early warning signs of identity theft, like a credit card opened in your name, until the damage is already done. This is a critical area where consumers need to be vigilant, as the consequences of a poor credit score or identity theft can be devastating. The solution is to become the active manager of your own credit. This just means checking your credit report regularly, knowing what makes your score go up or down, and taking steps to make it better. It is about being proactive rather than reactive. Understanding your credit score empowers you to make informed decisions and protect yourself from financial harm. Your action step is simple. Go to the official government-authorized site to check your credit report for free. Read through it. Are all the accounts yours? Are the payment histories correct? Then, sign up for a free credit monitoring service that alerts you to any big changes. This one small habit puts you in control, protects your financial reputation, and ensures you get the best deals when you need them. This is similar to how companies regularly review their financial statements to ensure accuracy and identify potential issues. Section 7. Mistake number 7. Staying financially illiterate. The seventh and final deadly mistake is the one that makes all the others possible. A lack of ongoing financial education. Most of us were never taught how to manage money. This leads to a lifetime of guesswork, bad advice, and hot tips from your cousin, which almost always ends badly. The link between financial literacy and building wealth is not just a theory, it is a fact. It is the foundation upon which all other financial success is built. Without a solid foundation, you cannot make smart decisions. You will not know the difference between an individual retirement account and an employee-based retirement fund, the real cost of being in debt, or how to build a financial plan that actually gets you to your goals. Without specific goals, your money has no direction. You are like a ship without a rudder, just drifting wherever the current takes you. This lack of financial education is a systemic issue, impacting consumers and even influencing the decisions of lobby groups and governments who may not fully grasp the long-term financial implications of their policies. So, here is the final fix. Commit to being a lifelong student of your own money and write down your goals. You do not need a doctorate of philosophy and finance, you just need to take ownership. This means actively seeking out reliable information and applying it to your own situation. It is about empowering yourself with knowledge. Your action plan has two parts. First, pick one area you feel weakest in, investing, budgeting, whatever, and spend 30 minutes a week learning about it. Read a book, listen to a podcast, watch reputable channels right here on YouTube. Second, sit down and write down 3 specific financial goals. A short-term goal for the next year, a mid-term goal for the next 5 years, and a long-term goal for 10 years or more. Giving your money a purpose will change everything. This commitment to continuous learning and goal setting is a hallmark of successful individuals and organizations alike. So that is the list. The 7 deadly money mistakes: flying blind without a budget, getting caught in the lifestyle inflation trap, making only minimum payments, having no emergency fund, waiting to save for retirement, ignoring your credit, and not pursuing a financial education. Seeing these patterns in your own life is the first giant step toward financial freedom. But remember, none of these are a life sentence. You can start correcting every single one of them with small, deliberate actions, starting today. It is not about being perfect, it is about making progress. When you fix these leaks, you take back control, and you turn your income from just a paycheck into a powerful tool for building the life you want. This is your opportunity to transform your financial future, just as successful companies adapt and learn from their mistakes to thrive. If you got any value out of this, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And for more videos on how to take control of your money, make sure you subscribe. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me which one of these 7 mistakes you are going to tackle first. Putting it in writing is the first step to making it happen. Thanks for watching and let us get wealthy.